Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a developing story that's shaking up the Guyanese fashion and cultural landscape. First-generation Guyanese-American fashion designer Marissa Wilson has come forward with serious allegations, claiming that the Guyanese government has taken her original idea for a fashion festival, used her brand materials without permission, and repackaged it for political gain. But that's not where the story ends. In response to these claims, a government minister has issued a detailed rebuttal, defending the government's position and denying any wrongdoing. This isn't just a story about fashion, it's a story about ownership, politics, and what it means to stand up for your creative vision. Let's get into the full story, hear both sides, and break it all down.
Wilson. I'm a first-generation Guyanese-American fashion designer. I'm going to share with you all something that is deeply upsetting surrounding my work. 3 years ago, I pitched a proposal directly to Guyanese Minister of Tourism, a runway show to celebrate Guyanese culture, to grow the local fashion industry, and to bring tourism to the country. We had multiple conversations stating that this project was a top priority for Minister Walrond, and yet they passed after weeks of back and forth. Fast forward to today. The government is now doing that same exact idea, but this time it is politicized. It is designed to support the president's re-election campaign, not the fashion community. The festival's organizing director reached out to bring us on board as the creative team, the production team, and to support with educational efforts. Over several weeks, we've shared ideas, brand materials, including videos and images of my work. As a follow-up, he asked for a full proposal. We delivered, and then we never heard anything again. Now, we see the government is using our ideas, language, and even photos and videos of me and my work to legitimize the event. Without our approval, without our participation, and without compensation. They are using my brand, Marissa Wilson, New York, and my name to suggest credibility while ignoring every actual aspect of the proposals and the strategy that will actually make real impact in the potential of the local Guyanese fashion industry. So I want to be very crystal clear. I do not support the Origins Guyana Fashion Festival. I demand that my photos and my materials be taken down immediately. This is not about a missed opportunity at all. I actually made it very clear that the value that I really was inspired to bring to all of this was actually gearing towards the educational aspect of it, of being actually able to meet local designers, understand their needs, and support them with training and development, and actually create a lasting pipeline so that people in this country have access to the global market. So once again, this is not about a missed opportunity. This is about being exploited for political optics. It's about willingly not pursuing a strategy that actually can make real change in a country. And many Guyanese people, local or abroad, might look at this situation and say, well, what do you expect? But I've reached the point where it's not acceptable. I am not accepting it. I'm not supporting it. And I am not continuing this narrative that this is just the way that it is. So I urge local Guyanese designers, if you are interested in taking your brand to the global stage, if you choose to participate in this political stunt, I urge you to ask questions. Ask your government questions. Demand transparency. Challenge the system. Do not let your government use your creativity for their political gain while offering you nothing substantial in return. We deserve better. The Guyanese people deserve better.
Good afternoon, all. I recently became aware and reject the false claims being made by Marissa Wilson, New York, and supported by known political activists that the Origins Guyana Fashion Festival represents her ideas and not those of the government of Guyana and those persons assembled to deliver this landmark event. The Origin brand was developed by a team of Guyanese industry practitioners and event organizers assembled by the ministry to develop the government's investment in support of Guyana's fledgling fashion industry. Our government's support of the cultural and creative industries is no secret and amounts to over $2.7 billion in 2024 and $3.6 billion in this year alone. Marissa Wilson and her team were contacted by a representative of Alex Graham's team in United States, I'm advised. Alex Graham is serving as the event director of the inaugural Origins Guyana Fashion Festival. Mr. Graham met virtually with Marissa and her team on March 13, 2025. In that meeting, the goals of the Origin Guyana Fashion Festival were first shared, and there was a meeting of the minds on the goals and on a general approach about how Marissa, her brand, and her team could participate. In an effort to demonstrate how they can participate in the Origins Guyana Fashion Festival, with no scope of participation being settled, Marissa and her team provided to Mr. Graham a 3-minute video to be shown at the media launch and to have the Origins brand included in some of their images. The images provided were never used, but the video was shown during the launch event on March 26, 2025 at the Railway Courtyard, and Marissa Wilson was mentioned in the remarks from the podium. Subsequently, on March 31, 2025, and based on further conversations, for the first time, Marissa Wilson's team submitted a proposal inclusive of costs outlining how her team could contribute to the inaugural Origins Guyana Fashion Festival. The comprehensive proposal that she handed over to Alex Graham and his team covers some areas that are already being handled by other Guyanese fashion creatives, and so internal discussions were still ongoing regarding the scope of Marissa's participation. It is during these deliberations that Marissa responded with the erroneous and mischievous video that has now been reposted by several others. Marissa's work and achievements are outstanding, and it is therefore disappointing that someone of Guyanese roots, who had the opportunity to contribute meaningfully to the growth and development of the industry here, quickly chose to go public with distortions, exaggerations, and lies in response to our effort to include her and her team. The government of Guyana is firmly of the view that Guyana is not just a land of natural beauty and economic potential. We are a force in fashion, creativity, and culture. As such, this festival is a visionary initiative spearheaded by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali to give our designers a global platform. It is a declaration that Guyana's fashion industry is ready to shine, and we invite the world to take notice. We will remain committed to the task and will continue to work to deliver a world-class show in May. It is unfortunate that Marissa Wilson and her team have chosen this route and thereby denied themselves the opportunity to be part of this groundbreaking event for and on behalf of our creative professionals and aspirants alike. I will share on my page the 2002 proposal referred to in her post. There was nothing original about that proposal. We see government's role as identifying industries and sectors that need support and help. The fashion industry and the fashion sector is one such industry that needs support. We have, as government, decided to invest in this sector to make sure that this sector can eventually stand on its own and be self-sustaining. And we remain committed to that task. The call by others to the creatives and the fashion designers who are participating to remove themselves from this event is none other but mischievous. This will deny our fashion designers the opportunity to grow, but we know, and I know, that they are independent thinkers and they will not fall prey to this mischief. I thank you all for your kind attention.